please.
Greetings and welcome to the Global Unites page. I have here with me live our dear friend and leader from Liberia, the National Director of Liberia Unites, Hero Lotus. Hero, greetings and good morning. How are you doing?
Morning, Prashant, and how are you too?
We're doing well. Hero, thanks for taking the time. Just make a small request if you can push the camera a little back so we can see your entire face. It's a little too close right now. All right, that's better. Thank you.
Is the voice quality good?
That's much better. Thank you very much. So as we promised, we wanted to make sure that we give updates to people who've been following the work that you guys have been doing. So how are things right now in your context? Are you seeing things getting a little better with the COVID-19 response, or are you still in the midst of a very difficult time right now?
And I would want to take it at 50-50.
Okay.
To some extent, things are getting better in terms of the decision of the Liberian people for the very fact that we have had similar experiences back in 2014 with the Ebola epidemic. Yes, but as a national government, I would think that our government is not doing much to contain this virus here in Liberia.
All right, so like you just mentioned, your country has been through many different challenges, from civil wars to communal unrest to Ebola outbreaks to financial challenges. But one thing that's unique is what the world is finding is that countries that have been through difficult times seem to be showing a stronger resilience in their ability to cope with the challenge. How have you seen that level of resilience from the common man and common woman in Liberia?
I think that is evident here in Liberia from the interactions and the reactions of the citizenry. One thing Liberians believe in is that this epidemic has come and it is not here for long. This too is going to pass. Judging from our previous experience, as I said, in 2014 with the Ebola epidemic, Liberians strongly believe that in spite of all of the wrong reasons for COVID-19, there are also something to learn as a nation. One, the epidemic exposes our country in terms of our health system, in terms of our political structure, in terms of the way we govern. So not just as a government, but also from the family. There were parents who were not paying much attention to the well-being of their kids. The lockdown has provided us an opportunity for us to change the narrative. So as an individual, as a Liberian, I would believe that although there are wrong reasons for the pandemic, but there are also goodies that we can get out of it. For example, we are documenting more domestic violence in Liberia just because parents are staying home. We are noticing that the kids are having more time with their family. They are appreciating more family value. We are also seeing as a nation that any given community in any part of Liberia also has the propensity to affect the entire of Liberia. So this epidemic, in spite of all of the wrong reasons, provides us an opportunity to do a sober reflection as a nation, as a people, with one common identity, to begin to refocus, to see the new narrative, to focus on the new Liberia that, look, in spite of our political differences, in spite of our ethnic differences, in spite of the different areas we come from, the different backgrounds we come from, let's understand as Liberians, whatever affects one community also affects the entire Liberia as a nation.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, Hero. I just wanted to ask you two questions, and I'll ask it together. One is, what are some unique challenges that you are seeing in your context right now that we, as you as a nation, need to respond to? But at the same time, how can Liberia Unites play a role? Why is the work of Liberia Unites essential and important at a time like this?
Yes, one key challenge I'm seeing right now has to do with the issue of lack of leadership. For us here at Liberia Unite, leadership is a combination of three things. It's a combination of influence, contribution, and legacy. And if you were to deeper into these three things, you find that leadership is influence, because influence will give rights to contribution. It will also give rights to a leader leaving legacy. In the face of this, I would think community leadership, grassroots leadership, nonprofit organizations in Liberia, and even the government of Liberia is showing far more less leadership than is expected. So what I'm seeing as an individual, as a person who is serving as a team leader for a grassroots movement, I think the need to step up our leadership is more imminent. The need to involve more into grassroots leadership. The issue of justice is popping up by the day here in Liberia just as a result of COVID-19. You have police brutality just because we have a state of emergency, just because as a nation we currently are going through what we refer to as a lockdown. You have law enforcement officers taking advantage of the common citizens and engaging into police brutality, into law enforcement brutality. As grassroots movement, I would think never a time in our nation, especially as a country that have been through severe crisis, never a time should we have brutality all over the place. Now, just last night, there was a rape case reported here in Liberia in District Number 8 in Mosurado County. A 56-year-old man raped a 13-year-old girl. That should not be happening. I would think as a grassroots movement, we are more involved into coming up with this awareness, raising this alarm, and telling people, look, the presence of COVID-19 is no guarantee for anyone to abuse anyone. It's no guarantee for domestic violence. It's even no guarantee for corruption. It's even no guarantee for corruption. Our government is not providing the kind of leadership that is expected. You have expectations of the people that the government should stand tall in the way she leads the fight against COVID-19. To the reverse, that is not happening. And I would think it's a serious challenge as a grassroots movement. Liberia Unites is here to raise hope. We are here to change the narrative. We are here to lead a new generation of peace builders and change makers to see how all of us at our different community level can be able to engage into peace building, conflict resolution, leadership development at the grassroots level, even during COVID-19.
Right. Brilliant. Hiro, may I ask that the phone be distanced again, or like your face is being covered again? All right. So thank you, Hiro, for your insight and for the update. But I'd like to, in closing, if you want to thank or give a word of gratitude to those who have stood alongside Liberia at this time, locally and internationally, that would be a good way for us to close our conversation.
I would want to express on behalf of Liberia Unites our thanks and gratitude. Firstly, to Global Unites. In the last 2 weeks, as a movement, we've been distributing food to over 400 families. That accounts for over 3,000 people in 5 of our counties. We are one of the few nonprofit organizations and movements here in Liberia that are doing that kind of work, providing relief to very poor families. Inside of that contribution, Global Unites has also been helping us to provide the right leadership, even in time of crisis. So I would say a very big thank you to them, and we look forward to getting more of your support. To the international community, I want to thank the international community. I want to thank nonprofit organizations here that are also in the same line of the work we do. But my only regret, I would think, with these organizations need to step up the game. They need to engage more people. We need to exercise better leadership in times like this.
Thank you, Hero. Thank you very much for your insight and your inspiration. We wish you all the very best and the movement all the very best. You guys are specially geared to respond to the country's challenges in a time like. Thank you.
Thank you, Prashant.
Talk to you soon.